Hi there, this is Gail Scott, Galactic Channeler. If you are new to my channel, welcome. It's nice to have you here. I bring messages of love and hope and inspiration for our world. And I hope that what you hear here gives you an opportunity to see things in maybe a different light and to give you a little bit of hope for what's coming in our world, because all of the messages that I get are just inspiring and fulfilling, and they're really bringing us forward into a very new energy that is coming onto our world and into our planet. So this message is for the summer solstice, which was last week, June 21st, 2022. And this message actually has a very large, different kind of message at the end of the actual channeled message, which you can hear on Mixcloud. It brings forward a healing song and a healing channeling in starlight language that if you listen to that, you will, let's say, just get a different kind of upgrade. It's something brand new for me. I have sung my whole life, but not in light language. And so I'm very excited about that. So if that's something you're interested in listening to, when you go to Mixcloud, you'll hear the channeled message, which is about 8 minutes long, and then the singing and the starlight language coming through, which is again about another 8 minutes long. So this video is to explain what the channeled message is about. So the summer solstice is, of course, a huge dramatic shift in energy where the sun and moon are together. And we're really noticing now that the energy is speeding up. Things are lightening up, let's say, even though it might look to some of you that, things are still pretty dire and grim. But what my guides have told me is that this summer solstice is a kind of a new beginning. It's where we're getting renewed, replenished, reinvigorated. And this beautiful healing energy that's coming onto our planet is going to be more easily noticed if you happen to be out in nature, if you happen to not be in an environment where it's all concrete, where you can't really hear the wind blowing in the trees, you can't hear the birds singing. So I really encourage you to get out there into nature, be by a lake, be by a river, be in the trees, go for a hike, even sit at the beach, wherever feels good for you. I mean, and if you're stuck in the city, just sit under a tree, just look at some flowers, but just really connect with Mother Nature, because she is going through some major transformation right now. The Earth's atmosphere is changing. And they likened it to, the sun coming out from behind the clouds, where the clouds are really going to fall back now. And this amazing cosmic sun that really helps us survive on this planet, she's shedding a lot of energy onto us now that is beautiful. It's a beautiful, strong light. And if you can be out in that and really noticing the energy of the sun, it permeates every cell in your body. And that's what it's doing right now. It's radiating out onto the planet to renew her, to reinvigorate her, to replenish her, and also all of us. So they've told me we can let go of the worry of how we think our world is going to survive, because our world is not about surviving and survival right now. It's actually about shifting. And that shifting, we can really release ourselves from any concern that it's going to be really, really dark. And instead, go out and do the things that fill your soul. Do the things that fill your cup. Do the things that bring goodness and joy and love into your very being, because that's where Mother Earth is shifting into. So she's not so much rejuvenating or replenishing herself from damage, they're telling me, but she's transforming into a very different structural field. And this is something I've spoken about before, where we're moving out of the carbon-based DNA that has been our bodies, that has been our planet, and we're transforming into this beautiful crystalline structure that is going to be able to support all of the advancements that are coming. And they're telling me there are many. So hold on to your hats. The world is changing. So they're recommending that you really begin to observe these changes and fasten your seatbelt. As I've said many times, it's going to be quite the ride. And begin to pay attention to all of the sounds and things that are going on in your environment. When I did the channeling, I was sitting outside in my backyard and I could hear the birds singing and the traffic humming on the 401. And even there was a guy who, you know, sharpens your knives going down the street, ringing his bell. So all of those sounds are actually on my channeling message recording. But I want you to really begin to notice what you're hearing and what you're seeing in your world. It's almost as if I want you to begin to attune yourselves to the energy of your life and to the energy of what brings you up rather than down, and what fills you up rather than empties you out. And that means that you need to start, you know, taking a notice and being aware and keeping track of what this means for you. Because if all you focus on is all the negative and all the stress and all the hard times, that is not actually where our planet is moving into. You know, you're stuck in the past. We're moving into this sun-filled, crystalline, up-leveled, light-filled, vibrationally high experience. And you want to be on that train. You want to be moving forward into that environment, because that's how you're going to be able to manage the challenges that are coming, by being in that upshift, by being in that higher vibration. And this is the nature of change. And how are you going to react to the challenges that are going to come? And are you going to be able to stay centered in love, in your heart, and in your own intuitive personal knowing that guides you every single day? So this is about taking personal responsibility for what's coming through. There have been many videos I've done that have taught you how to do that. So just go back and intuitively sense which video to watch, or which channeling message to listen to, or which blog post to read. All of those messages give you guidelines. They give you strategies. They give you actual tools on how to be more in that light-filled space. So your personal awareness is actually going to change as things move forward. You're going to become more aware. You're going to begin to notice things much more clearly than you ever did before. And with that noticing, you know, you then get to take that personal responsibility of how you're going to move forward. And with that, you get to decide how to be. It's not really about what you're doing, although that, of course, is it's important too, but it's who are you being? How are you reacting? Are you staying in the dark? Are you staying under the clouds? Are you not willing to change with the times? Are you not going to go into this transformative shift that we're going through together? Because if you can bring yourself to that place of hope, you're not alone there. This is a new vision for our future that we're moving into. And it's not just for you personally. It's for me, it's for your neighbor, it's for your coworker, it's for your family, it's for your children, it's for all of humanity, all of humankind, and for our entire planet. Because this is our home. This is where we're meant to be. This is the place that we came to have this experience, and you're not alone. And so the message for the solstice is this is an important date in our timeline. So begin to become very aware about what's happening in your life. How are you transitioning through these changes? Do you feel alone? Or are you in a community where you're supported? Do you have people around you who think like you, who bring you up and don't bring fear and worry and concern and scarcity into your environment? And really stay close to the vision that you have for yourself, because you're the only one that can claim that vision for your future. And I'm here to tell you that future is very, very bright. And you're going to have to do this, you know, not on your own, but with yourself, basically. And so that's about really having that mindfulness awareness that you're more than what you see in this physical body, that you have a soul and you have a spirit that guides you. And whether you want to call that God or source or Allah or whatever that is for you, that higher power, it really doesn't matter what you call it. It's the same energy. It's love. It's the energy of love, the universe, the all that is, the all knowing. And you have that in you. So staying true to that power really connects you actually through the heart to every other individual on the planet. And recognizing that your soul, it came here for this journey. It came here for the adventure, just like mine did. And we're here together. And it will help you if you can stop and begin to tap into that. And so this time is here specifically to create this experience for you. And you can be down in the dumps if you want to, or you can be uplifting yourself and inspiring yourself. And even though it may be challenging, you can be in that energy of being invigorated by it. It's really important that we stay rooted in love through this experience. So really stay true to what brings you joy. You know, it's a challenging time that we're going through. And any kind of transformation experience really is going to bring you sometimes to your knees. But I'm hoping that in bringing you to your knees, it also brings you to your heart, because that's where the love is. That's where forgiveness is. That's where acceptance is. That's where non-judgment is. That's where you can be the better person. And so if you choose to move from that place, that heart-centered space of love, through this timeline, then, you know, by the time we get to next year, and this time next year, the summer solstice, you could be living from that place every day. And you could have released a lot of anxiety and a lot of fear and be really comfortable with yourself and acknowledging that you're your own best source of information. And if we can do that, then we're in the cause of this movement that we're coming into. And it's not just your cause, it's humanity's cause, it's the Earth's cause. It's just so exciting. So notice these kinds of things that are going on, the changes, the shifts, the messages, the intuitive nudges that you get to go somewhere or meet someone or read something or listen to something. Stay inspired, keep your eyes open. You know, don't turn your back on things that you don't know anything about. Begin to open your arms to the idea that there's a lot more information out there. I remember when I was going through, you know, some of my darkest times and beginning to read and learn and know about information that I knew nothing about. And it's really important to just keep an open mind. Just begin to accept that we don't know everything. In fact, we know nothing, but, you know, we really don't know everything that there is to know, and we can't. But we can begin to open ourselves to what we don't know in a way that can actually give us a much better life experience. So that's my challenge to you with this video. The energies that come through me, they're very loving, they're very supportive. They're telling me, you know, tell people, don't be afraid to step into and embrace this new sunshine that's coming onto the planet. They are in our field. They're here, they're watching, they're with us, they're assisting us. They're your guides, they're my guides, they're the universe. I just have the ability to be able to tap in and translate what messages they're coming through for us. So really, you know, begin to accept that we are very much supported on this journey of transformation, and it is going to go up. It's not all negative and it's not all dark. That's their message. So if you want to listen to the channeled message, you can go to mixcloud.com/Bosie International. You're going to see it there. It's named Summer Solstice. And listen right through till the end. You will be inspired. And I really hope that it brings you some settling and some uplifting. It's not your normal kind of message that you'll hear. You won't understand any of it, but you will feel the energy of it. And for those of you who choose to listen to that, there is a healing that comes just by listening to it. So much love to you who are out there listening to these messages. I'm inspired to keep bringing them to you. I have lots more for you. And until next time, thank you so much for watching once again.